this is part of my, I just thought I'd been doing Friday sews and I thought I like the structure of it. So I thought I'd do a Crochet Monday. So it's Sunday now, so I'm just preparing the first part of the video, and I thought I'd show you what I made with the Crochet Society Box 22. There were several things you could make, and I chose this basket here using the wool they provided in the kit. It was pretty straightforward. It went really well. This is it here. What I did was I wanted to make it bigger, so I think on the picture you'll see that it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows in the grey, and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did an extra row to make it taller. I also, what else did I do different? I think that's about it. Then they'd put in this white stiffener if you got the box, and that was to use if you made the owl, and it was to use for the eyes. So it was to use for the eyes, this white bit here, and it was in a square sheet about that square. So because I wasn't making the owl, I was making the basket, I decided that I needed something to stiffen this up. So I cut out a circle and I stitched it into the bottom of this. Then I thought, well, what could I use this for? And I thought, well, it's quite handy to put maybe work you're doing, crochet hook and everything, but I thought it might poke through the edges and you lose bits. So I decided to line mine. So I've lined this in, it's a fat quarter out of Sew Hayley Jane box, and I've lined it. So I cut a 6-inch circle, and then I times that by pi. I had to look up on the internet, which is 3.14, and that gave me something like 18 something inches. So I cut a strip of 18 inches by, I think it was about 7 or 8 inches tall, and I sewed that, and then I stitched it with some silver thread I had left over all the way round. So now this is, and I also stiffened this fabric with some heavy duty fabric stiffener, iron-on one. So it's, all in all, it's made it nice and sturdy. It means that if I do put anything in, you know, like crochet hooks or anything, it can't stick out, fall out the edge. So it's quite a nice little bag actually for my next project. So I'm really chuffed with that. So that was what I made with my Crochet Society Box 22. I've still got some of the wool left, so I don't know what I'll use that for. And this, obviously, the stuffing, but I'll find something to use that for, so that's not a problem. But yes, I really enjoyed making that. The pattern come up really easy, as I say. I just thought it needed tweaking just to make it more suitable for storing bits and pieces. So yes, well pleased with that, with my Crochet Society bag. Okay, right. That leads me on to my next crochet make. Now, my granddaughter is into Ladybird. Elle is fascinated by ladybirds, and she watches this program. Is it Holly and Ben, or Ben and Holly? And there's Gaston, the ladybird, in it. So I decided, I've made her a load of ladybird outfits for her birthday, which was in the previous video. But I decided I needed to make her a ladybird. So I scoured the internet, and I did find some free patterns, but they just, when I downloaded them, they just didn't make sense. So I went on to Ravelry and I paid £4 for this one. And it's a really good pattern, really detailed. I've laminated it. It goes into really good detail, everything you need. So it comes up, it's made out of just cheap double K yarn, so it's nice and easy, and it comes up really big. So this is the body, as you can see, it's quite big. Then we have 2 wings, which are made like that, and then you flatten them, and then they will go on like that, and there's 2 of those, so that will go on like that. Then we have several spots which will go on, several spots that will go on there like that. And then we've got these 2 little white wings that fit in between the red wings. And then we've got 2 antennae that will go on there like that. And I've got 6 legs to go there. When it came, everything was straightforward except when she came to do the eyes. She made the eyes in three separate things and then sewed them together with a needle and thread. And I thought, I can't be bothered with that. So what I did was, I did a magic circle. I think it was, where is it? Magic circle with 1.3mm hook and some very thin black cotton thread, and I did 5 chain in the magic circle. I then did join the white, and I used a bigger, that was DK white, and I used a bigger needle of 2.5mm, and I crocheted round, doubling, so then we had 20 odd stitches, and then I then joined the blue, and I did 1 increase and 1 normal all the way around. So yeah, so that's how the eyes come, and they are going to go on there like that. And there is another one somewhere. Yeah, so that. So that's what I'm going to do the rest of this afternoon. I'm going to stitch him together, and then I'll come back on and I'll show you what he looks like. Right, I'm back. I have finished Gaston, and doesn't he look lovely? There, he's got his wings sewn on with, I put 3 dots on. She said to make 4, but when I looked on the TV screen of the character, he's actually got 5, but they're smaller. So I think if I made it again, I'd make the dots smaller and maybe get more on there, but 3 fitted best on there. So that's his wings. There's this little inner wings, so they're really cute. Then we've got his antennae, and those are his eyes. They turned out okay, and his mouth, and these little red square things that are part of the character has, and he's got his 6 legs. So I'm well chuffed. So yeah, I'm going to take a picture of him, and I'm going to send the picture to my son, and tell him that Gaston is ready to be collected for his new home, to go to Elle, who's just turned 2 and crazy about Gaston and Ladybird, so I'm sure she'll love him. But yeah, I was really pleased with that. Turned out lovely. It's a lot bigger than I expected, but I'm sure that'll be fine. She can't lose him in the toy box, can she? So well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.